am full. And you know what? I feel like blogging about what I just ate. Okay, not really. But there are a lot of people who just blog about food, fashion, lifestyle, movies, whatever really. But what kind of avenue could be pursued where you could actually make a living from blogging? We decided to find out a little bit more on Intertech. Another round of Intertech where we really try to broaden our horizons and interview somebody who's an expert in a certain field. So today it's all about blogging and revenue. So I got Mr. Josh Lim to join me. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Thank you very much for coming here today.
All right.
Let's get straight to it. Blogging,
Okay.
you run Advertlets.
Yes,
so
that's correct.
It's a source of revenue for bloggers
Yes,
and for
correct.
advertisers to come in.
Yep.
So, all right, so how does it start? How does a client choose a blog? How does it work on your side?
Okay, basically what happens is we'll look at what product or brand the client has.
Okay.
And then from there we'll select appropriate bloggers. For
Yeah.
example, if let's say it's like a waterproof camera.
Yeah.
Then it'll probably be a teen audience, the type that like to go out,
Yep,
things
yep.
like that.
Okay.
If it's like an MPV, then it'll probably be people with kids or people
blogs.
above 25, car blogs. Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of thing basically. So basically we look from our pool of thousands of bloggers.
Yeah.
Then we'll select who's the most appropriate.
Okay.
And those that can write well, basically.
So it really fits in with the interest they take when they start up their account with Advertlets or something.
Yeah, and of course we always take a look at the content of the blog as well.
Okay.
So sometimes it's nice to just look around and you find, oh okay, this blogger is particularly good at that, or they're good at cooking, or
Yeah.
they're good at blogging about food or something.
All right, well, on that note, how do you make a blog more sellable? How do you make it sellable in the first place?
Okay, well, I mean, I would say one of the first few things is, of course, like the impression when people come to your site.
Yeah.
Like, are you using a standard template that probably like 20, 30, 200, 300 other people are using?
Okay.
Do you have good pictures?
Yeah.
How's the text? I think that one thing also that has become more important is maybe a domain, because like a lot of people start off on a free blog posting service,
Yeah.
but you find that as people get more serious
Yeah.
in blogging and all that,
You want to expand it?
yeah, they would go for like their own domain. you
Okay,
know?
personalize it a bit more.
Yeah,
All right, well, going back to more of the client side, how profitable is it for bloggers?
Well, I mean, I can tell you that basically blog advertising here is already $1 million something business.
Okay.
Basically, that is definitely for sure from
Yeah.
what we've seen so far. There are bloggers that basically use it to supplant their income. There
Yeah.
are some that blog full time, but I would say you have to be in a certain kind of niche field
Okay.
to blog full time. Like one of the really big markets here is gossip.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
We have a Malay gossip blog. It's like shockgawin.com/blog. He gets about 20,000 visitors plus
Wow.
a day.
Okay, so
you know?
Malaysian Perez Hilton.
Yeah, kind of like that,
Yeah.
basically. That kind of thing generates a lot of traffic. But then, of course, you have those like lifestyle bloggers that basically they write about their life and all, but they
Yeah.
have a good following, like probably like 1,000 to 2,000.
Are those mainly girls, though?
Yes,
Ah.
mainly girls. For some reason,
I can't think of a
girls
reason, but
like
anyhow.
to blog,
Yeah.
Chinese girls like to blog.
Okay, well, on that note, do you see it becoming a mainstream career here maybe in the next 5, 10 years?
Yeah, definitely. I would say like from the trend that is going, definitely we can foresee it being a mainstream career.
Okay.
There are two ways it can happen. One would be, of course, you keep writing your own blog, you generate a lot of traffic, and
Yeah.
basically clients want to get in on that. Or another one could be you blog for others.
Yeah.
Meaning that
Okay.
you're blogging on a certain topic for maybe a company,
Yeah.
helping them write content. It's kind of like a writer.
Okay,
basically.
okay.
So it could either make it by being a really good writer or having really good traffic on your own blog.
Interesting.
Essentially.
Okay, so what's your website exactly?
My
Advertlets.
personal blog or
Advertlets. Oh, both,
oh,
both. Why
okay.
not?
Well, basically my website is advertlets.com, www.advertlets.com.
Okay.
My personal blog is www.josh.my.
Okay, links to his Twitter, Facebook account if you want to contact him for more. Thank you very much, Josh.
Okay,
Really appreciate
alright.
you taking the time. If you want to get blogging, this is the man that can help you get money from it as well. More Intertech next week on Gadget Nation.